right, now let's hear about Project Runway host Heidi Klum. Says she saves all kinds of keepsakes from her children with her ex-husband's seal, even their son's hair. In a recent interview, Heidi said, quote, "They have big afros, and when I shave them all down, I keep all the hair and put it in a Ziploc bag. I keep everything." What unusual things do we all save?
Okay, I'm sorry, but why would you save afro hair? I mean, you can't weave in afro hair. You don't never see us at the hair place going, look here, what I need is, I need this curly, nappy beard. that just seems nasty.
I totally get this. I mean, I don't know if I'm weird, but I have, like, my son's first haircut and hair little
Which
things.
is probably some beautiful, long, silky stuff.
Me too.
That's not what an afro is.
Who taught you, please, who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Since the beginning of time, a lot of our black women have been taught to hate themselves or feel inadequate opposed to a white woman. And the comments that Sheryl Underwood made the other day on the show The Talk were a prime example of self-hate. And I just showed a video the other day of that other sister that, you know, was saying that she hated being black and she hated her black skin, and I mean, just really just downgrading herself. And yet again, we have somebody else who is again downgrading the black culture. You know, I don't understand why it's something wrong with wearing your natural hair. Why do black women have to feel like being natural or wearing a fro or just exposing their natural texture of their hair, or just them being natural as a woman, no makeup, none of that artificial stuff, just them as a woman? Why do they have to feel like that's a problem or that's being considered ugly? And I just post something on Facebook for you guys that are friends with me, and you know, I got into a debate with somebody that was a friend of mine on Facebook about natural hair, and she pretty much said the same thing that Sheryl Underwood said, that the picture that I had posted of a woman named Yaya, I'm not sure you guys know who she is, but she was on America's Next Top Model. She was in the recent movie The Butler. And you know, I posted a picture of her saying, you know, she's very attractive. You know, I like how she was just showing her natural look. She had the Afrocentric style going on, and you know, I was attracted to that. And she was like, yeah, she's cute, but she need to do something with that nappy fro, that drive, or something to that matter. And I was thinking to myself, why is it that when a black woman shows her natural look, she's considered ugly, or she's considered to be less than? And you know, it just goes back to what I always talk about. A lot of us have a lot of self-hate within us, and we don't really understand it, and it just projects out of us every time we talk, or every time we mention things like hair or skin color, and I can go on and on with this. But you know, people like Sheryl Underwood are just feeding into the negativity that we have in our community, and somebody got to call her out on it. That's why I decided to do this video and point out how we have black women and black men in the community that go into this self-hatred. And what it does is that people who have the voice and the media power to speak out a lot of times what happens is that you have white America or people of other ethnicity that think, oh, well, this must be how all black people think. They must all not like their skin complexion, or they all must not like their hair or the natural look. So it's just, this is just a problem within our community, and we really got to call it out. We really have to attack this situation, because what's going to happen is that it's just going to keep going on and on and on, and you're going to have daughters and a new generation coming up that, again, with that same self-hatred mindset. So, for you women and men, when I say women and men, I'm talking about black women and men that have daughters out there or sons. Make sure you teach your kids to love themselves. Make sure you teach them to accept what God has blessed them, accept the melanin that's in their skin, accept the natural look or the kinkiness of their hair, accept everything about themselves. Because if they don't, if you don't teach them that, what's going to happen is that the TV and the media and people in society are going to tell them what to think about themselves. So that's all I had to say, but I'm out, y'all. Peace.